Go back this way. Now we can take the right path. And yet, once we've done that, we still won't be done. This planet is frigging huge.
Hi there, Fuzzball. That's a real beauty.
Nope. Yes. Nope. Yep.
That's a real beauty.
Unfortunately, yes. Oh boy. I really need to stop using the Visible Bomb, and I really need to just start getting it using the Gadgetron crates. Unfortunately, it doesn't really quite give you enough. But I think you only get one per I think you only get one bit of visible ammo per crate. So the lowest you get for anything. But I think you only get one Glove of Doom as well. So at least the Glove of Doom is cheap. Oh well, could be worse. You don't get any Rhino ammo at all. You do in Ratchet Clank 3, but not in this game. You don't get any Rhino ammo at all. Hey look, an info bot. We'll look for that later. Let's try taking these guys out. Hey, we got two in one shot. And we managed to damage him. Right, this jump can be picky. Like that. Man, that's what normally happens, but occasionally it doesn't like to do that. Hey, come back here. Oh, forget him. Oh no, it's getting away. Boy, somebody's paranoid. It's as if they knew one day someone would get themselves a pair of It's as if they knew one day Ratchet would get himself a pair of magnet boots and decide to tap into his well, at least I'm here. And decide to tap into his inner Spider-Man. Alright, round 2. This is where I really wish I could use my other weapons. So what is preventing Ratchet from using his other weapon? Why does it have to be the just the wrench? I can use my weapons on rails, why can't I use him here? Especially when this game also has a knockback. But these guys can fly upside down. Actually, I'm wrong. They fly perfectly fine. I'm upside down. Ah, see, here it is. This is where we can get our skill point. Wow. I am a great shot. Aw. He didn't break. Right then, so. No, we don't need that. We need our taunter. Come on guys, over here. And there we go. And that just looks silly. But anyway. How many times have I said but anyway today? In order to get up there. We need our swing shots. You know, you just love it when you have to keep on pausing and going back and pausing. Oh, so this is what Link's Awakening players have to deal with. Hey, hey, hey. Well, I'll find out a different time, as I don't own Link's Awakening yet. There. Say what I do now own. Pokemon! Ding, 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 ding! Yay, I finally own Pokemon. Moon, to be precise. I haven't played it yet, but yay! I am now a member of the club. I'm not just about my 10 Pokemon I've got in Pokemon Go. I honestly don't know how many Pokemon I have in Pokemon Go, but it's not many. Charmander, Pikachu, Squirtle, Zubat, Eevee, Abra, and some others I don't know the names of. Uh-oh. And cut. Okay, I think I'm good now. Hey! Come back! Don't know why I broke there, but anyway. That was close. This is actually where the decoy glove can come in handy. Well, at least one of them survived. They're not going anywhere. Oh! Ah! For God's sake, why are these guys everywhere? Agents, go! I don't go backwards. Oh, they gave up. This is getting terrifying now. A metal door over something disturbing. It's like it doesn't even need to have any sort of innuendo opening. Or innuendo tile. Oh, it's definitely an opening. Go on, agents, go. It's getting to a point now where I've died so many times and have to keep starting from the beginning that I just don't care about killing anything anymore. I'm just trying to go past this as much as I can. But they just really like throwing enemies at you. So they've even decided they want to add these guys back now. I'm somehow in the range of that thing. Well, then again, I guess it is a ship. That guy seemed to have a much bigger range than anything else. Boom. By the way, a visible gun does not destroy that. From this direction, anyway. I don't think it does. No, somehow it only destroys it from the other direction. There's a gold bolt on the other side of that door. You can call it a door. But I can't get it yet. Okay, seriously, it's beginning to seem like someone sat down, started designing this level, and never decided to stop with the enemy placements. I'm convinced he just kept going until he ran out of time. Now can I get it? Nope, he's going to keep going. Now we have to go up. Now.
Hello again, everyone. Supreme Executive Chairman Drek here to fill you in on our progress. We have now found the perfect orbit for our planet, one which will allow for the optimum temperature all year round. However, there is a planet now occupying that orbit, and sadly, for its few insignificant inhabitants, it must be destroyed. That's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles. We're quite proud of it. Here's how it works. We attach the Planet Buster to this ship, fly it into orbit around the planet, and let it go! Kaboom! Quite ingenious, really. Once our trained professionals put the finishing touches on our new planet, everything will be complete. Thank you! Goodbye.
Now this guy's gonna blow up an entire planet? That's just mean.
That's what I've been telling you.
Look, I'm still gunning for Quark. If we end up taking out Drek too, hey, fine. What?
You do care.
Don't push it, pal.
And sadly, that doesn't mean that Ratchet is all of a sudden the nice guy again. He's still gonna act like a... He's still not gonna be like a very nice guy for a while. But he's improving. Slightly. I'm hoping that's a checkpoint. Unfortunately, I bet that those crab things are still here because they were for Clank. Oh no, they're not. It's just the toads. Now it's just the toads. So how come these guys respawned but the other guys, the crab things didn't? Then again, everything respawns when you revisit a planet. Well, almost everything. occasionally you do come across times where enemies aren't where they originally were. In this game and the sequels. Don't really know why, but that is the case. In fact, that became a skill point later on. So now we can go this way. Just keeps going on and on and on. But thankfully, I don't think this way is that long. Well, I say it shouldn't be that long. But unfortunately, we have two problems with that. And they both involve a gold bolt and a Visibomb gun. And several shots of it. See, there's our gold bolt. In order to get to it, we need to destroy several of these things. And the Visibomb gun is the only thing that can do that. And it requires you to make some really precise turns. Yeah, the distance of the Visibomb is never an issue. It's the turns they expect you to make with it. Yeah, it starts off not so bad, but you gotta fire like 5 of these things. And this is where you really hate the price of Visibomb gun ammo. When they decide to start making you do stuff like that. There's the last one. You stick to the right and it shouldn't be so bad. You gotta make sure you hold down in some areas as well. Alright, that's the most painless that's ever been. That usually gives me all sorts of trouble. Unfortunately, it also means that we now have to travel all the way back around the other side of the planet just to get into the other way. Thankfully, as long as we don't die, everything's already dead. Well, actually it isn't, because I skipped a good chunk of it. Which means I've now got to get past all those crab things again. I forgot about that being the case to get to the gold bolt. So we are going to have to do it the hard way. Thankfully going this way doesn't take very long. We're already back where we were. Yeah, that way pretty much just exists for Clank mainly, and to get that gold bolt. I don't know why we can't attack it from the other side, but we can't. So let's hop on this thing. We can go that way as well. I really don't know what the point of this is. Well, I guess it's saying that you have a way back, but in that case, why don't I just keep it down at that end? I shall still let him live, because he keeps flying away. I say this as I attack him. Just die, please. Just die. Just die, please. Right, aside from them, I've killed pretty much everything. No, actually, there's one more group that I haven't killed. Why am I still talking over this? Cut! Right, now let's go in here. Grab some health, and now go in here. As usual, don't touch that stuff. I don't think you instantly die upon touching it now. I mean, it makes sense before, because it may as well have been a bottomless pit, but since it's not, I don't think you instantly die upon touching it, but I don't know that for certain, so I don't want to touch it anyway. You're gonna get all the way to the other end, which isn't very hard. I suppose actually, I know this game came first. For anyone who's played the video game version of the SpongeBob movie, there's actually a similar level to this. You gotta make your way through the inside of a giant worm-like creature that also has doors around its mouth and butt. But it's also considerably bigger than this and doesn't... Well, no, I guess it does have acid. I guess this is stomach acid. I don't know, we never see a face on this thing. It just seems to have two mouths on either side. think. I don't know. I don't know how exactly we're traveling through this thing, or what this thing even is, but it doesn't matter. It's the only time we ever see it. I'm guessing these are its ribs? Woo! Stop, Ratchet, please. It's got teeth at both ends. Suddenly I'm reminded of the movie Teeth, which I've only watched about half of and never want to see it again. So that movie was just ugh. Oh wait, you can strafe when you have the Hydro Pack. Just press R1 twice, I think. Yeah. Not sure what the point of it is, but you have it if you want it. You won't really get strafing until the sequels. To the point where I completely forget I even have it. And now we get to explore this part of Orxon with Ratchet. We can explore the rest of this area. Because we just have to keep padding out Orxon, don't we? How many parts is this exploration of Orxon going to be? After the editing. Because there's going to be a lot of editing out here. Because much has happened. And it's stuff that we don't really need to include, because it's mostly involving death and redoing the same stuff over and over and over and over again. I really wish I had a Tesla claw. Here's what I was looking for earlier. We get another gold ball. Again, still something that's quite easy to miss though. Screw you. Bolt detector. Nah, actually I guess I should go for it. I need to recover my losses from my Visibomb ammo and my nanotech. So I can get the rest of my upgrades. I mean, once we can now go to Planet Hoven, so we can get the Veritanium, so we can get the discount stuff at the Gadgetron vendor. I don't know how exactly you make the Hypno thing only work on Gadgetron vendors, but somehow he was able to design such a thing. He was able to design something so specific. Big areas like these can normally have quite a lot of bolts in them. You do get them in small. You do get to use this thing in small areas as well. So it's not always in massive areas that can reward you with a lot of bolts, but if it is small areas, there's generally 2 of them. And there will be one somewhere else. This place seems so much bigger when we're Clank. But again, judging by the size of him on Ratchet's back, it makes sense. Clank is small. Although he's considerably bigger now that he has wings. Which I still find distracting. The wings just don't look right. I don't know, do these things work? No, for some reason they don't. Would have been funny if it actually causes a Clank to teleport. But Ratchet stays where it is, like robots only. And now we're back here. Oh, huzzah, we are finally done. I want to get off. Can't jump. We're finally done with Planet Orxon. Screw you and your 30,000 bolts. I'm sorry, your 3 arrow 1,000 bolts. Just gonna grab the rest of my ammo. I think in Ratchet Clank 3, when you revisit another planet, you actually recover all of your ammo. I'll have to check that again, but I think that's what happens. We don't really use a lot, isn't it? Okay, so, next up, we're going to be heading to Planet Hoven, the ice world. So, I will see you guys then.